Oh man, it looks like we reached level 10. Farming. All crops grow 10% faster, or artisan goods worth 50% more. Now this is debatable. I mean, yeah, let's go with that anyways. So, doing this, we can make all our artisan goods worth 50% more, which is a pretty big increase. Or all our crops can grow 1 day faster. And I doubt that includes the harvest times between, when it grows and when you can harvest it. As in the regrowing. The ones that continue to produce, I doubt it would make them produce faster. It would just make them grow a day sooner, I imagine. But I might be wrong. I think though I think we should go with artisan goods because then that's better money-wise, I feel. So we're doing that one. I think it'd be better money-wise. So we got 15,000 back, so we at least made the money it cost to upgrade our house back. So not a bad almost final harvest. Today's the final day, I believe, of the year. I actually got an achievement if I remember right. I just don't. Actually, I can find that out, can I? Yes, I can. And one crop, donate 40, catch on a fish, 15 to. I don't know what it was, but it was something. It was something. No doubt about that. Oh, we got some corn to harvest, so that's good. Get some more money. And that'll be it. I'm not even gonna bother watering any of these because they're just gonna die tomorrow. No point in wasting our energy. So collect all this up. Get our mushrooms. Not done, so scratch that. And tomorrow will be the first of winter, of which we will not plant any seeds. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I have no idea. We can go collect our crab pots, I guess. Go do that. I wish we could get one. Tomorrow would probably be another day of cranberries, so that's unfortunate. But whatever, we're gonna check on our chickies. Do that. Buck, buck, quack. Quack, buck, buck. Alright, head back out. So that's all done. I could let them out, but I don't really know if it affects their relationship with me at that age. I don't think it does much. Worms. I'm surprised I haven't gotten like every single lost book at this point. I've gotten so many. Speaking of lost books, we're gonna get everything from Gunther's and turn in everything as well. So let's get this. Go turn this in. Maybe we'll finally get a reward again. But maybe not. Anyways, we can still collect all the stuff that we haven't collected from there. We might take a visit down to the desert. Just because I have nothing else to do, really. We'll go over here first, and then we'll go to the beach. Then we'll go to the beach. I need to go talk to Leah. I also need to go check if that lady's there down near Marnie's. I'm still hoping for a melon. I want a melon just so I can complete that part of that scroll. Kind of annoys me. Let's go in here. Look at all these books. You see all the damn books? I don't know how I'm not done. Or am I done now? Yes. Rewards. Oh, bear statue. Okay. Alright, so on foraging. Local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. A good forager will clear out any weeds, stumps, or stones from these areas, so wild produce has plenty of space to grow. Expert foragers know the secret to cultivating wild food so that it can be grown on the farm. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. This is a book by Marty. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Where is that book? Fisherman Act 1, text Gardy. Me, it takes forever. You must make the choice to become a true fisherman, and over time, your fishing speed will increase. So you're saying that improving my fishing skill will make me faster? Correct. One day you may even learn the secret to creating your very own bobbers, proving your master even more. Now be gone. Where is this book? There it is. Tips on farming. Use fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. Fruit trees take a whole season to grow, but they require very little maintenance. Keep the area directly around your new sapling clear, or else it may not grow properly. Crops will die as soon as the season ends, unless they grow in multiple seasons. There we go. Corn. Some crops, such as kale and wheat, need to be harvested at this site. Okay. All these books, episodes is going to be me reading books. How deep do the mines go? This question has been pondered by many Stardew Valley explorers over the years. Truth is, no one really knows, or at least they aren't telling anyone. Unfortunately, many of those who ventured deep into the mines never returned. However, there have been a few bold adventurers who have traveled deep into the mines and have resurfaced with interesting reports. Apparently, there are 3 distinct areas in the mines, each with unique monsters and treasures. Some adventurers speak of gigantic underground lakes and strange creatures, but none of these claims have been proven. An old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great. And they're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail too. That's really helpful. I wouldn't be surprised if that's my grandpa. Scarecrows. Once you start growing a lot of crops on your farm, you can expect to be visited by crows. In the morning, you might discover that a crow has made breakfast out of your hard work. One way to prevent these bothersome crows from eating your crops is to set up scarecrows near your crops. Be aware that scarecrows have limited range, so you'll need multiple on your farm if your farm is large. Scarecrows keep track of how many crows they've diverted. You can use that to tell if they're in a useful spot. Collectible scarecrows aren't just for looks. They work just the same as regular model. Secret of the star drop. For thousands of years, people have been intrigued by the mysterious powers of star drop, but no one knows where they come from. Professor R.J. Cutler, a leading researcher on strange fruit, says this. We discovered traces of genetic material on meteorites that closely resemble the star drop, but it's not a proven match. Regardless of where they come from, peculiar fruit is said to be uncommonly delicious, and some even claim they grant special power to those who eat them. What? Journey of the Prairie King, smash hit video game. Did you know anyone who beats Journey of the Prairie King is automatically entered into a drawing for a special prize? What? Did you know the developer has stated that the protagonist is based on a real-life character? A true cowboy hero from a prairie island in the Gem Sea? Does that mean if I beat the game, I could win something? IRL? Does he keep track of that? Probably. After years of research in the mines, I believe I've learned something about diamond frequency. My research involved only the stones that are scattered about the mine. The ones that are broken with a pickaxe, mineral yields from other sources require more research. Diamonds seem to only form at mine level 50 or greater. At level 50, approximately 1 in 500 stones will be diamond rich. After level 50, the frequency of diamond formation seems to increase about per level. Quite a rare gem. Brewmaster's Guide. So much to read. To brew. The rich smell of yeast wafting through a cedar loft. The floor overtones of freshly cut hops on a winter's eve. But I digress. You are probably more interested in the practical side of brewing. To brew, you will need a keg. I'll leave it up to you to devise blueprints for a keg. Kegs can be used to make several kinds of products. If vegetables are placed inside the keg, it will produce juice. Juice takes the least amount of time to brew. If wheat is placed in the keg, it will produce beer. Beer takes a while to brew, but it is quite profitable. Placing hops in the keg will produce the beloved pale ale. Place fruit in the keg to make wine. Wine takes the longest of all, but a wine made from the finest fruit is worth quite a bit. Be patient with your keg. You'll know it's finished when it's perfectly still, and only drink it in moderation. Or you'll surely regret it. I bet we have like one. I don't know if those. I don't know if there's ever books there, but is this the one we were reading? Dwarves. Stop it. Mysteries of the Dwarves. The Dwarves call themselves Smoluanu, I don't know, which translates to sky people, an odd name for a group that lives deep underground, isn't it? Another mystery of the Dwarves is the advanced technology they supposedly possess. Evidence such as this had led me, despite the ridicule of my colleagues, to propose a new theory. I believe the Dwarves are the remnants of a once advanced civilization whose interplanetary vehicle crashed on this planet long ago. I propose that this dwarvish spaceship bore down deep underground, and over time, dwarves became adapted to the new underground impact. My colleagues asked, why didn't they come above ground and live on the surface? Perhaps their old planet had a thicker atmosphere that protected them from stellar radiation, and they simply could not survive in our sunlight. That would explain why they only surface at night to take what they need from our houses. Ooh. Highlights from the Book of Yoba. Before time, there was only the endless golden light. The light called out to itself, Yoba. Yoba wanted more. Yoba swirled the golden light into a vortex. Yoba swirled and swirled until a hole formed in the eye of the vortex. From this hole sprung a seed. Yoba smoothed the golden light. Yoba smoothed and smoothed, and the light became soil. Into this soil, Yoba planted the seed. The seed sprouted, and behold, the vine sprung skyward, twisting and probing, casting a writhing shadow onto the golden void. After 11 days, the vine bore fruit. Yoba, with knowing wisdom, peeled the tough skin off the fruit and saw that the world was inside. And so that is oh man. Marriage guide for farmers. Before you ask someone to marry you, you'll have to date them for a while. First, ask someone to date you with a bouquet from Pierre's. When you're ready to pop the big question, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Everyone knows what it means when you present them with one of those. It's rumored that on stormy days, the ghost of an old mariner appears. Oh damn. So that's what that guy is down there. After the wedding ceremony, your partner will move in with you. Remember to treat your spouse well. They still like gifts even after marriage. Paid for by Pierre. Marriage guide for farmers before. Oh, okay, stop. Fisherman Act 2 text. Gordy, tell me your best fisherman story. Gordy, deep sigh. I've caught a lot of big fish in my time, and some that are very rare and difficult. But there was one that I struggled to catch for 3 days and 3 nights. I call this fish the Legend. He was a huge beast, and the harder I tugged on the line, the harder he tugged back. I let my guard down for a moment, and he snapped my boat in two. I've never fished since. Do you think anyone will ever catch him? If this person were a master at fishing, caught all the rare fish first, and made sure they ate the correct kind of food, then maybe. Above all, you've got to have respect for the water, son. Son? Do you mean your father? Yes, my boy. The fuck? Music, dramatic music as the curtain falls. Good lord. Oh man, I might just be done and I might end recording. Oh, it's a lot to fucking read. I'm just gonna title this episode, Reading All the Books. Most likely. Jeez. That was a lot of books to read. I don't know if we're finished with all of them, but... Oh, we're at 4 hearts. Which means we're at 4 hearts. So let's go visit Leah. Let's go check out her place. Let's go check her out. See if she got anything to say. Hello? Cutscene! Cal, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Yeah, fuck the city. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Click. What's going on? Jack. So, I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. Sound pretty miffed. That was my ex. Oh, damn. I guess I'd better tell you a little bit about it. We had an apartment together back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. He was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine. Something with a lot of money in it. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life. You know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. Ew. Sounds generic and boring. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Jack. I had to leave. So I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. Was that selfish of me, Jack? No, it had to be done. No, and Jack sounds like an idiot. No, but you would have been better off staying in the city. Yeah, a little. Yeah, but it's natural to care about yourself first. Oh man, gotta choose wisely here. No takebacks. Was that selfish of me? What should we do? I mean, technically it is kind of selfish, but I mean, if we're going for technically, yeah, it is a little bit. That one's no. That's a no. Probably a no. Debatable. I'm leaning towards these two, really. You gotta be straightforward. You gotta be, well, not straightforward, but you gotta be honest. You gotta be truthful. Yeah, it's a little selfish. Fuck. What do we do? What do we do? But it's natural to care about yourself first. You should always put yourself first. Yeah, a little. Okay. I guess you're right. It was kind of selfish. But can you really blame me for wanting to be happy? I don't know. Alright, maybe I should have done the other one. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the shop. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination. Yeah! Woo! Alright, it turned out pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. There's a lot of good places to walk around here. It feels good to stretch your legs. I think that worked out pretty decent, folks. I think that worked out pretty good. But I had a heart attack. Not really, but those answers. Too many choices. Let's see if you have a melon for me to buy. Please. Hey, bug me, cave carrot. Oh, now it's 125, huh? Tulip. Can you have more tulips? Ooh, that's a cool rare crow. Let's buy it. It's cool. It's a cool rare crow. I mean, literally, it's cool. I mean, snowman, get it? I don't regret buying that, okay? It was cool. It's a cool scarecrow, so it's worth buying. Money well spent, folks. Money well spent. These trees are starting to grow pretty well. They're all on their way. Oh, I'm gonna have to record the day I cut all those down just to get the number. So what I'm gonna do is first put this right here. Oh man, I have so many. Whoopsies. This looks good. That's pretty good. That looks correct. I'm gonna go out one more next season. I'm gonna go out to right here probably. So we're gonna put this right here. We're gonna have like 4 corners kind of set up. That's what I plan to do. Anyways, so that was good. Our house will be upgraded tomorrow. We need to go do our crab pots. We need to go get those. First off, let's put all this stuff right there. I need more room in my house. Let's throw that right there. Whatever. I mean, once the house gets upgraded, it'll be all. Fuck. Come on. need more room in my house. It's on the wall. What? Okay. Okay. Done. Throw. Let's head down to the beach. I mean, it's cool. It's a good sword. 55 to 64, 3 defense, 25 crit power. I don't know what the weight does. I imagine weight is knocked back. But I will probably have a better chance now in the mines. Both mines. Mainly the caverns, now that I have this sword. Sword. It'll give me a better fighting chance. And I don't know if I'm gonna record on the first of winter because nothing will really happen on the first of winter. It's just the first of winter. I'm of course going to do... Damn, that's a lot of trash. Not good. I'm of course going to do all the festivals as usual and anything special. If I have to find a cutscene, I will probably just exit out and then go back and do it again, make a video on it. And yeah, but other than that, most of the winter I'm probably just going to cut through because there's not going to be much of anything going on. I'll just be farming for spring. So most of the winter is probably just going to be the 2 festivals and then maybe some cutscenes, things like that, if I decide to, or finishing scrolls, or I build anything, stuff like that. Other than that, it's probably just, we're gonna skip through most of the winter and then be back in the next spring of year 2. Go to all these. I have all this energy left. So I'm probably gonna fish the rest of the day. But anyways, my house will be done tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna go fish. I just want to show you guys the house upgrade tomorrow. So we're gonna fish. It's gonna be maybe a little bit boring. Oh man, I'm gonna miss all that grass, but we'll just have to look forward to next year. All that beautiful grass. It's gonna be gone. Gone till spring. So let's head on down here. And next year we'll pretty much, I believe, next year we should be done with every single scroll. That's my plan for next year. Us finishing every scroll. That is my plan. I hope we don't get any tiger trouts. I hate fishing the tiger trouts. This is probably a salmon. It's a chub. Salmon and chubs are somewhat similar, but tiger trouts, I don't like the tiger trouts. They're all over the place. There's a treasure chest up there. Gotta get this high up. No! Shit. I wanted to get that treasure chest. That could have been anything. It could have been something really good. Now I'll never know. Which makes me sad. Makes me very sad. This is looking like a chub. Or salmon. Like I said. You can usually tell. You start to learn, like, what is what by the movements. This is a tiger trout. I guarantee this is a tiger trout. Most likely. No, I suck. It's a salmon. Because tiger trouts move a lot. Okay. Just disregard everything I said. I suck. I know. Though, even though it might be true, actually, but that kind of moved like a tiger trout. That's a stick. Ooh, there's some bubbles here. I don't know if bubbles mean anything. Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, hell yeah. A bream. We need one of those. A diamond. Got a diamond. I don't know what the bubbles mean. I mean, I know it's something special, but... Come on. Get that chest. Sometimes it can be difficult to get the chest. It's worrisome. Another bream. A geode. If anyone knows what the bubbles mean, feel free to share. This is probably another bream. So this is like a bream spot. These are all just going to be breams. Ooh, almost. Or we're just going to keep fishing in the spot and catching breams. Oh, I missed that. That sucks. Hey, Leah, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, nice. Nice green algae. Nice green algae. Oh, it's a fish. Come on. Alright, that's another one. I wonder how much these sell for. Oh, it's a chub. We're gonna need to keep definitely one bream for the scroll, but what is this? This is not a bream, I don't think. But I don't think it's a tigerfish either. Tiger trout. It's a chub. It's a chub. Alright, so the bubbles are gone. Bubbles are gone. We're gonna head back home. I just have so much energy to use now. Come on. Come on, fish. Bite. Oh, did I fill my crab traps back up? I don't think I did. Shit. Alright, nothing's biting. Nothing's biting. I don't think I filled my crab traps back up. Crab pots. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go do that tomorrow. Or I could go there tonight, but nah, I'm too lazy now. I've decided not to already. Look at all that grass. You see all that grass? You can see all that grass. Beautiful grass. As I say all the time. Did I visit you guys? I don't think I did. Shit. Oh well. Anyways. Close this out. And let our house be upgraded. I didn't sell those fish. Whatever. Level 5. Okay. Resources required to craft crab pots reduced. Fish worth 25% more. So now, this is... because there's always a second tier. And depending on what your first choice was, the second tier will change. And I very much so want to look up what I should pick. I want to see what the second one is, but we're going to have to wing it. Now this is nice and all, but fish being worth 25% more would be beneficial. But what would the secondary of this be? That's what I want to know. Which makes my life troublesome right now. What should we pick? Because I like the trappers a lot more than fishing. Shit. We're just gonna go with that. Hopefully that's the right decision. And our house should be upgraded. As my dogs start to bark. Possibly, yeah, in the background because I just heard a bus. Oh, our house isn't upgraded. Tomorrow it'll be upgraded. Yeah, definitely. Did I need to keep one of those chubs? Fish tank. Chub. Chub. I got a bream. No, I don't think I needed to keep the chub. I thought for sure I needed to keep a chub. Nope. Anyways. Well, I guess you guys won't be seeing the house get upgraded. Well, until it's upgraded. You'll see it upgraded eventually, but...